Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Divorce Heroes. We're in the studio. I am the Divorce Hero with the victorious Slick Vic.
What's up, Slick Vic in the house, and we are going live, guys. Doesn't matter because you're gonna hear it the next day, but we are live right now. We're gonna get some live questions on here. And what do we talk? Well, first, our hey, what up?
We're gonna shoot some hey what ups really quick to the Regal Beagle.
Oh my God, I love the Regal Beagle, dog. Mr. Ferdy's always kicking it right there. Who remembers the Regal Beagle?
The Regal Beagle from the 80s, 70s, and 80s.
Yes, sir.
And then next is the Nudie Bar.
The Nudie Bar. Who can tell me where the Nudie Bar is from?
I wonder where. Yeah, let's see if anyone knows where the Nudie Bar is
Remember
from.
they used to have like a phrase like where a man could be a man and you don't have to worry about something. The
Yeah.
Nudie Bar. They had like their own little creed or something.
That's where no man used to have their meetings.
Sage on Sport. I'm not doing no lives right now, brother, but go ahead. Send me like 10, 15 people right now. We're doing it live.
And cheers.
Cheers, where everybody knows your name.
So, because sometimes you just want to go.
Sometimes you want to go. You know what Cheers is like too? Another bar that's similar?
What?
The break room. But they don't they don't always know your name, they just always know your cheese man. They know it all, bro.
In the break room, I don't think anyone got shot at Cheers.
You're right.
So
You're right.
That's on another level. All right.
There was a disgruntled mailman though, so there's a possibility.
That's true. When mailman go postal. So we're gonna jump right into it. How do you know you're in a toxic relationship?
How do you know you're in a toxic relationship?
How do you know?
Man, how do you know? Or do you not know? Most of the time we don't even know.
But you know you're just in denial.
It's not just a river in
No, it's not a river in the Middle East, bro. You're in denial. You're like, nah, she a good girl though, man.
No, that's how she shows me she loves me.
Yeah.
No, I need a step in the head. Yeah.
Hey, nah, man, your girl's supposed to follow you to work. Well, you never been stabbed before?
You never, bro.
She don't love you. That's why. Because when a girl loves you, she stabs you.
Toxic got fool. I remember I was taking the phone. She had because I was paying for both phones, right? And I knew she was cheating, so I was gonna get the phone to get some evidence.
Yeah.
I grabbed the phone and she ran full. She jumped. She was in the kitchen. She runs behind me, hops on the back, and she starts stabbing me with a fork. Good thing I worked out back in the day, so I got the lawnmower right here.
That's because she loved you. That's why she did that.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. So when you come home from work, right, and you're out there in the oil rigs, or you're out in a construction site, or at the ports, and you've been sweating, your balls are all sweaty for 8-10 hours, and you come home, and the first thing she does is she pulls your pants down, and then she tastes. She sniffs and she tastes it. That's because she loves you.
That was Jody's baby mama, remember? Let me smell your dick.
Exactly. So how do you know you're in a toxic relationship?
Moscow Star 1 says when you want to force something that's not going to work out, that's a toxic relationship.
Forced something that's not going to work out. So he's talking about the relationship.
Yeah.
Hey, you're not going to see the football game because you're gonna stay here.
Yeah.
And we're gonna cuddle and watch The Notebook.
Huh? Or you like you said, you're in denial. You're no, this is gonna work. It's gonna work. I promise you, it's gonna work. We just have to have a baby now. If we have a baby, it's gonna work.
No, first is we got to get married.
We got to get married.
No, first is
we're Mexican, bro.
No, first is
first you get her pregnant, then you get married, then you have a baby.
But have you noticed that it goes in levels? Like the relationship is bad, so how do you fix it? Oh, we got to move in together.
Yeah,
it's still bad. Oh, you know what? We got to get married.
We got to get married.
It's still bad.
We need a baby.
That's what it is.
Was. There was no.
We're missing a baby.
Yeah, we're missing a baby in the middle, in the mix.
Never in the world do you listen to your friends.
Baby, we need two. It's because the baby needs a baby.
So to play with someone, right? Never in the world do you listen to your friends and your family.
No.
When they're telling you, run.
No.
Get out of there. She's no good.
I listen to my family. That's why I got married like a dumbass. Well, you're 24. You're supposed to be married and have kids by now. Biggest crock of shit I ever heard, dog.
Well, yeah. Back in the old school, they were getting married at 16.
Back in the olden days when grandma used to plow
when
the fields.
There's no trust in the relationship whatsoever. The trust is gone.
Gone.
Right? And by trust is she's asking what time you get off of work.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I knew a guy that got dropped off at work and picked up because his chick thought that he would leave and go somewhere else.
So Moco Star, this is a tongue twister. Them steps you guys are saying, it gets worse and worse. Something inside you tells you it was toxic since the beginning, but as men, we think we can make it work or we can fix it.
Because men are designed to fix everything. right? We think we can fix everything.
Yeah.
Right. And a lot of the times we start by trying to work on ourselves.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
I
I'm
did.
too this, maybe I'm too that,
Yeah.
maybe I'm too chubby, maybe I'm too whatever, right?
I was even thinking about getting a penal extension surgery.
And TJ,
No, out here. It was more expensive, but I'm not taking a risk. 2.5 inches is 2.5 inches, my G. Like, I'm just saying.
that's all I got to work with.
I say above average. Mijo, what's up? So, okay, no trust.
There's no trust.
Questioning you.
Everything.
Checking
It,
your phone.
when you say, "Hey, I'm gonna go out with Slick Vic,"
Yeah.
we're gonna go, you know, grab a beer or something. Well,
Well, you already know you're lying because Slick Vic don't drink. So you lying, motherfucker.
who else is gonna be there?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then this is the big one where they just drop in.
Oh, I had to do that.
Have you ever been with someone and then their girl just
But
pops in?
that's like, I want to say that was like high school shit. Like right after high school.
Oh no, man! I've seen it done
As an
way in our
adult?
30s as an
Yeah.
adult. She just pops in. You're at the bar hanging out, and it's just nothing but dudes, right? We're hanging out. We're talking about
She just
the good
walks into the crowd,
just
or she's
walks.
seeing.
Nope, walks right in and makes a scene.
Oh,
Right? Just this is why I hate when you go out because you just ignore my phone calls and you this and
that's
you that.
toxic, bro. That's toxic.
No
Especially when you're just
respect.
having a look. I can understand if you're fucking around and you're just a dog,
Right?
and she knows you're a dog, so she's checking up on you because you have that track record.
Exactly.
But if you're just trying to have a good time with your friends, because we do need to be with our homies from time to time.
Yeah, we just need to just relax and just bullshit about nothing,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah. So,
The other one is name calling.
oh, that's already like bad.
Name call. Once they start calling you,
That's
you
in the
piece of
red.
this, you son of a that, you pudgy mother
Hey,
this,
man, they call me all those, especially the
right?
pudgy part.
Like, you can't, you can't handle this in bed for crap. You
Oh,
suck,
that's.
Mister 2 Minute Man,
Oof.
right?
Did I tell you about my life or what, bro? I feel like you're just putting me on blast at this point.
All of that, right?
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
Well, once you start name calling, it's already like that's a warning sign. That's the respect is
The
gone.
respect is completely gone.
I would say this: if it's something that really pisses you off and you're known for cussing, then I give you a pass.
Right.
But if you're just like you fucking blah blah blah, just to be talking shit, then yeah, it's done.
Right. Especially when they start doing it in front of your friends or your
Oh,
family.
bro, that's to me that's already abort.
Right.
Not the kid mission.
Right. But you'd be surprised at how many people stick around
What
and
they,
allow that type of behavior,
what
right?
they do, they justify it.
They justify, oh, it was my fault.
Bro, it's because she already, you know,
Yeah.
she comes from a background, and it reminds her of her dad when her dad used to fuck up her mom.
I told her that I wasn't gonna drink and I'm drinking.
Thank you, brother. Moco Star says stay up, and God bless America, canal. Oh,
Oh
God
man,
bless
thanks a lot.
canales.
God bless America.
Oh, America to America. Follow us, dog. I don't know if you're following Divorce Show, but follow us. Yeah, dude. What name calling? Yeah, valió madre.
And when name calling is the fighting, the constant fighting,
Well, it goes
hand in hand, bro.
once you start calling names and they trigger you,
Right. And then
you want
what happens after the fighting? The makeup sex.
oh man.
And then right back to the fighting. It's
So
that vicious cycle.
would you say that the makeup sex is the best sex or puro pedo?
I don't know.
I've never liked it.
I
It
don't.
sounds like I don't even want to touch them sometimes. Like, fuck.
I think it could be because it's you have a lot of anger or whatever, and you're trying to work it out. I think it could be, but I don't know, man. It all depends on what stage of the relationship you are. There's people that are really in love.
Uh-huh.
There's other people that are just faking the funk because the chick is good and looks the other way while he does whatever he wants, and then the dude looks the other way because the chick cooks or whatever.
Right.
It's hard to say, man. Another way to know,
Uh-huh.
it's your friends.
Your friends will be the ones to tell
Your
you all the time.
friends will tell you, bro. When you keep asking them to come over
Mm-hmm.
and they always throw something in there like, oh man, we can't. We got, little Johnny's soccer game and then we got little Susie's volleyball game. And then you're like, damn, every weekend these guys have something to do.
Right.
Well, I don't get invited to their houses. Like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Right. And then you see something on social media where they had the barbecue at the park and everybody got invited and you
Except
didn't.
you, because they
Yeah.
already know.
Cause yeah, man, because they know, like, man, every time they're here, they just start fighting, and then the way they speak to each other,
Yeah.
it just sucks. So that is another way to know If you're in a toxic relationship, your friends and your family will tell you. They won't hold back. They'll let you know every single time, right? And in a toxic relationship, usually the woman doesn't want to be around. They don't want to be around your friends and your family because they know that they can see through all her bullshit.
Yeah, so they're gonna try to stay away, and they're gonna try to keep you away.
Right.
So that's another indication it's toxic. Look, and it's gonna be your close homies too, and it's not gonna be like the ones you fucking party with, and because they don't give a shit.
No, you
It's gonna be
don't.
like your small group, like we always say. You have a handful of fools that you can really trust, and you can really like just keep it 100. And those are the ones that are gonna tell you, hey, check it out, like she ain't good for you, bro.
Or when you plan on let's say it's a friend's birthday party, right?
Yeah.
And you let your chick know, like, hey, we're gonna go over to Sonto's house and hang out, and she's like, no, I don't want to go.
Oh my god, dude, this is my last relationship.
Why do I have to go? And you want to show up there, show, hey, this is my chick.
This
We're here to
is a Heina right here. So say
but
hi, Heina.
she don't want to do that. She don't want to do that because she knows that your friends can see right through her.
Right.
So that's how you know that you're in a toxic relationship.
But what about when they start tracking your phone?
Oh man.
Or they put a tracker, or they put an air tag in your fucking.
And you know what? And with this new technology, not only can they track your phone, they can read your messages. They can go on there and do something. Oh yeah, they can go on there and do something and download an app or whatever, a spy app, and
Let
then
me delete some shit.
they
Is this true, guys? Can people really check your messages now? Like I've been out the game for a minute, so I don't know.
yeah,
Last thing I heard was a tracker. It was like a tracker thing. But now
man,
they have the air tags. You can just fucking bloop, stick it anywhere. It's like the size of a quarter or half dollar.
right.
You can stick it anywhere.
Man, there's apps where they can plug in your email address and know that all your subscriptions,
Damn.
everything you subscribe to, everything that
Reader's
you're a part of,
Digest,
all Cosmo,
Cosmo,
you know,
Maxim,
Bigums,
Bigums, Bigums.
all of that, right?
Shit.
So with today's technology,
Yeah.
everything's exposed, man.
Everything. Everything's definitely exposed. I would just say like a lot of times we are blinded, right? We're blinded because we think that it's gonna get better.
We hope it gets better.
Yeah. Well,
And if you come from a toxic relationship,
then it's the norm.
then that's your norm,
Yeah.
right? To hear her calling you out of your name and you son of a bitch,
Oh, she loves me. That's my nickname.
right.
Thought your nickname was Doughboy.
What
Yeah, that one too.
what do you know? You don't know any better.
Yeah,
So
don't
you
know any better.
accept it.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's how my mom treated my dad, or my dad treated my mom,
it,
and they're still together. But little do they know, they're
miserable,
fucking choking each other out every night, not the
right?
good kind of choking.
And if you have children, that's a learned behavior that you're teaching them.
Exactly.
Your children are now going to be exposed to that. They're going to learn that that's the norm.
Yeah.
So when they get into their own relationships and they start going through their own thing, when the first time a guy calls her, if you have a daughter, a bitch, she's gonna say, "Oh, that there's nothing new here. I heard my dad call my mom that all the time."
Right.
Right. But if you break that cycle,
Yeah.
and you teach your children, hey, you need to have self-respect. A woman should never ever come at you and hit you in the face or at all, right? And then a man should never call your daughter out of her name either. Yeah. Hey, we can disagree. We can have these fights and we can say, hey, you know what? I'm not liking you right now. Yeah. I step away. You go this way. I'm going to go this way. We're going to chill.
And I think if people follow those rules, it'll work. But if you step away, bro, let's just say, because my thing is, if I'm heated and I'm not cooling down,
right,
I'm gonna go for a drive. I'm gonna go for a walk. I might even go to the gym.
Right.
But if the high note's right behind you,
yeah, and that's that toxic trait where if the guy's trying to walk away. A lot of the times, this is how domestic issues happen.
Right.
I don't want to say the word, right? But domestic
yeah, no issues
right? Is because the guy's trying to walk away. You guys already fought. You already said shit that you're not supposed to say to each other. The guy says, you know what? I'm gone.
Yeah.
I need to be away from you. But here comes the woman behind. And not saying all the time, so chill.
Yeah, it's
right. But it happens
case by case.
The woman comes behind the dude and she's saying, hey, you this, that's why you walk away, you're leaving just like your dad left and all that. Yeah, all this, right?
Yeah.
So what does the guy do? He hits his trigger point or his boiling point, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Turns around. All he has to do is shove her.
That's it.
Right. That's all.
And that's what look, women. This is what you guys don't understand. That if you're in public and say homeboy's walking away, and you're going behind him, and a cop just happens to pass by,
Right.
you're already the suspect. You could be fucking 10 feet away from her, but by you like following him and hey, I need to talk to you about, you're the suspect, not the woman. The guy is.
The guy's always going to be looked at
And
as.
God forbid you already have a fucking record and shit.
Yeah.
That really doesn't matter. You're going in for questioning, or at least for holding.
Oh, you're on probation or
6
parole
to
or
12
something.
hours.
That's
Yeah.
it, man. Right.
So you guys have to really be mindful of these things. That try to keep everything behind closed doors. Don't fucking push it out there for everyone to hear. Because that's another toxic thing right there. When you feel comfortable just already like exposing everything and the neighbors are hearing and you don't need that shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't even have to go to the neighbors. Sometimes the people in your own home, right?
Yeah.
Say your friends are over and you can't put a pause and say, hey, we're going to chill. And after they leave, we can discuss this further.
Yeah, put on the face until then.
But for right now, we're just going to chill, right?
Yeah.
Nah, some people say, I don't give a damn. I this and that.
I never liked your fucking friends anyway. Fuck that motherfucker. He has a little dick. How'd you know? Shit. Yeah.
All of that, right? So
for those of you that are joining, we're talking about how do you know you're in a toxic relationship. Please feel free to chime in. We're doing two things at once.
Everybody has been in a toxic relationship. Yeah. Everybody.
I mean, think about the last time somebody stole your fucking lunch. That's toxic right there too.
Everybody has been in a toxic. I had a chick chase me down the street, and I'm in the car, and she's running behind the car.
She's the Terminator?
Like the Terminator. I swear to you. Man, she was keeping in stride and everything. It was a residential street.
She was on the track team? How the track team?
I couldn't go that fast. It was a residential. And then there's a stop sign, too.
I would have took that shit.
Oh, man.
I'm fuck that. You slam on the brakes and you hit reverse on me. Let's play chicken, motherfucker. Let's see who's moving, me or you. Man.
And then you end up in Pelican Bay with our sound engineer.
Yeah, that fool's on fucking lockdown too, because he's been fucking up on our sound. Yeah, man, if you guys ain't chiming in, bro, you guys are saying thumbs up and shit, but you're not giving me any. I need some more material, guys. How many of you guys have been in a toxic relationship? Just give me thumbs up. Definitely, you have to be honest with yourself and know when to say no, know when to walk away, know when to cut your losses.
Yeah.
Because if it's like this now, it's gonna be like this later. It's not gonna change unless you guys go to extreme fucking therapy and find God and realize, oh shit, we were walking on the wrong path, whatever.
I knew a guy who was in a very, very bad toxic relationship, and I used to tell him all the time. I said, bro, a relationship is not supposed to be this bad.
It's not. Usually, yeah, you're gonna have your fights, your discussions, your arguments, but there's a difference between arguing people and toxic relationship.
The relationship is not supposed to be that difficult. You're not supposed to dread wanting to go home.
Oh, dude, when I was 13 years, I was like that. Nah, I'm not gonna say 13, 10.
Where you're just dreading going home and you're like, man, why? Nah, man, I hope I get every single red light. I hope there's traffic on the freeway.
I hope they call me back for overtime.
Yeah, I hope.
I'm working this weekend.
That's not normal. That's not life.
No, it's not.
You should be happy to go home. You should be happy. And let me tell you something else. Any chick that tells you when you're dating, any chick that tells you, I need a man that can handle this, run away from that.
Yeah. That means you're like the 17th one.
Run away from that. A guy doesn't want a woman that he has to handle.
No. Hell no.
After handling work, handling traffic, handling idiots, you want to come home to a chick that understands you.
Yeah.
And is there to give you that moral support, that confidence that you need. Like, hey, I'm doing a good job in life right now.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Smack my ass when I walk by.
Yeah,
hey, Poppy.
Yeah, you don't want to go home to a girl that says, I want a guy that can handle me.
And I'm talking about even little shit like, why didn't you go to the grocery store? You were supposed to pick up like, oh my God, dog, if you only knew my day, like chill.
Yeah.
Let's go. Taco Tuesday. Let's go. I'm paying. Fuck it. Yeah, bro, it shouldn't be like that. But let's take it back. I think we skipped a big part. How do we end up with these toxic chicks or toxic partners? I mean, for me, I'm gonna be honest, bro. When I found mine, the day she discovered me, it was strictly looks. That's it.
So that's why you focused.
No brain, no verbal, no communication, no motor skills.
Right. So you were just
like cute with her finger in her mouth, with her thumb in her, just like.
So you were like that cartoon where you see and yeah. So you were just.
So that's one indication. Like if you're just looking at something for physical, and there's nothing else to it, more than likely it's gonna be a toxic relationship.
That's true because you don't have anything else in common.
Nothing in common, bro.
Yeah,
And that was my marriage for like the last 7, 8 years. Like I think I shared this before. Our topic was what's going on in the Real Housewives of Orange County or Atlanta.
right.
That was our discussion.
Just
Our
reality
extent,
TV.
yeah. I'm like, fuck, dude. So there I am drinking my fucking monster, talking about fucking the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Nene, who she fought this week. And I'm like, oh shit, she fucked her up too. Oh fuck. Who's cheating on who? Nothing else, bro. Nothing educational, nothing about politics, nothing about religion. Like nothing.
Right.
Like that's just it's just
There's no substance there.
nothing, bro. No depth.
And you know that people that tend to watch stuff like that.
Official Fancy the boss. Oh, Fancy, how do you know you're in a toxic relationship? And I know you, girl. You've been in a few, homegirl. Shit. Let's talk about it.
People that are into that reality drama,
Yeah.
it's because that's what they have in their life. That's what they want.
You're attracted.
Yeah, that's what they're attracted to.
Before I went to Escuelita, bro, I was watching a lot of Locked Up.
Locked Up, the what is that, a show?
Discovery. Yeah, it's like all about prison.
Okay.
I think I attracted that shit. Like I was like, I'm going there. I want to meet little puppy. I want to meet Whisper.
Oh yeah, so you put that out to the world.
Look, hey, Fancy's laughing. Hey, I heard your new song. That shit's bad. You've been in the lab, huh? Fancy's from Linwood, dog. She's a rapper. She's bad.
Oh really?
Yeah, she has some skills. Like, she's really a good artist.
Yeah, maybe we'll have her come in and talk about her
toxicity.
Yeah,
she got some stories. I had watch. I'll show you the podcast she was on when I was doing the podcast. She got some stories. She don't hold back. She might be the one we need to talk about why do women cheat.
Oh, that we do need someone to talk about that.
Fancy, you up Twitter? What? Thank you, fam. No, are you up Twitter or not? Yes or no? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Shit, dog. We been this shit like a fucking. Like my ex used to beat my ass.
Yeah. So if you find yourself in a relationship when the woman has all these traits and characteristics, run,
dog. And even if you're fat, run, jog,
speed walk out of there. Right. The longer you're there, the harder and the nastier it gets, especially if you don't have any kids with her.
She said we cheat when it's emotional.
Mm.
Oh, she's gonna be
It sounds like she needs to come in here.
Fancy keeps it 100, dog, and pain. She said we cheat for pain and emotion.
Pain and emotion.
I'm down, Ja Rule. Pain is love, love is pain. Every thug needs a lady.
Right. So run away. Get out. If you have kids, damn, I'm sorry for you because all that toxic.
Be sorry for me, dog, because I gotta deal with that shit.
Man, that spills over to the kids, bro.
But my only hope is that these kids wake up sooner than later.
Right, but I'm saying like you still have to deal with it. If you don't have kids, then you go your way and she goes her way.
The fear is that these kids are gonna take on that trait. They're gonna see it. They're gonna learn it. It's a learned behavior.
It is a learned behavior.
Yeah.
And you have to try to nip that in the bud and kind of put a stop to it right now.
Yeah.
You know? So with that being said, guys, if you hear anything that you think is useful, go ahead and subscribe.
Yes.
Like all that good stuff.
Share this. Tag us. Leave some comments. How do you know you're in a toxic relationship? Some of your stories. It don't have to be a paragraph. It's something simple. Like, fuck, I used to follow him to work. Fucking kept on going to the strip club where I work. Like, whatever.
Broke his windows.
Broke his window. You know, there's a thing, right? An insurance thing that if you break the rear window, it's not covered.
No.
I have to look it up. But there's a thing where if you break everything but this other window, like insurance won't cover it.
No kidding. I didn't know that.
Slashing tires, like if you slash this one but not that one, and these women know, bro. These women know tricks.
So anybody that's going through it, just know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Just keep moving forward, and you will see better days.
Toxic is a mental illness, they said.
Toxicity is a mental illness?
Yes.
So it's not a learned behavior? So you're saying you're born with it? Or is it both?
It could be both. Because not a mental illness, you sometimes you acquire it. You're not born. I knew some fucking fools that were cool and then in their 30s, it's like, damn, homie, what happened? Used to be, damn, homie. Back in the days, you were the man, homie. What the fuck happened to you? All right, then. That's it. Did we cut off already?
Nah.
Okay, we're out of here, man. That's it.